Did you know that the ancient Greeks had a word for pornography? They called it porneia. And it's actually a really interesting word. Let me tell you why. You see, porneia was a term used in ancient Greece to describe basically any kind of sexual immorality. Anything from fornication to adultery to prostitution, incest, homosexuality, even idolatry. You could say that someone was worshipping a false god, that they were committing porneia. Now, the word porneia comes from the Greek word porn, which means prostitute. And that's because, originally, the word carried the idea of something being bought and sold. So, in the context of ancient Greek culture, porneia would have carried the definition of like sexual acts that were done for money, for profit. When we look at the English translation of the Bible, they often render the word porneia as sexual immorality. And that's because the writers of the Bible, most of whom were Jewish, were writing in a time when there were no real sex toys, no Playboy magazine, no internet, so the idea of pornography in the biblical context didn't really have anything to do with visual depictions of sexual acts. It was more about the act itself.